Yeah, what's going on, y'all? What's going on? It's your boy H2, Soundproze Production, SoundShowRadio, on live right now, man. About to do an exclusive interview, man, with Houston's own Shungawd, man. Shungawd is one of the artists that's in the spotlight special, man, for SoundShowRadio, man. Shout out to Shungawd, man. Shout out to the whole Houston, Texas. That's a fact. We getting ready for Shungawd to come through on a live IG. We're going to have a brief interview and talk to him a little bit, you know what I'm saying, about us airing his records on SoundShowRadio and more, man. Stay tuned for that. As you already know, all interviews are brought to you by SoundShowRadio, the Matrix Studio Network, iHeartRadio, and Party 101.9 channel. That is a fact, man. We are working. You know what I mean? So while we wait for Shun to come in, man, let's play a clip of me airing this song on SoundShowRadio.
Houston, Texas, man.
Let's go.
This joint is called Let's Move. Let's get ready to get into this, man. SoundShowRadio. You know how we do. Always
shout out to
displaying the hottest
man.
Indian mainstream, right? Yeah. That's what we do. Let's go. Yo. This show we about to get into is called Let's Move. You know, we playing the visuals and all of that in here, right, cuz?
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying?
Shun, man.
You know how
shout out to Shungawd, man. We ready for him to come on, B.
You already know how we do. SoundShowRadio displaying the hottest Indian mainstream, man. Hip-hop and R&B from artists all over the world, man. You know how we do this shit, B. Let's go, man. Shungawd is definitely a talented artist, man. Stay tuned, man. We will have him on SoundShowRadio live stream. That's what we do,
shout out to Shungawd, man. We will be on live shortly, man. Y'all stay tuned. This is a clip of us playing his song Let's Move on SoundShowRadio this weekend. Let's go.
Y'all niggas can't say shit. We on my nigga, come on my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got next. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about safe chicks. We on my nigga, come on my nigga.
You know how we do, man. H2 Soundproze Production, SoundShowRadio.
Fucking in this. What the fuck I mean, business. See how
we get ready to get this going, man. Stay tuned.
Yo, this nigga got fire in every sentence. He hiding something different, a rapper to new edition. I'm the manifestation of all your visions, pushing into a century, reincarnation of all the greats, nigga. You ain't felt the flow, the fuck we call that hate, nigga. I swear I love my people, but swear to God I hate niggas. And they come any race to shade.
We'll be on live
front to your face, but can't erase the shade. Now I can see it on their face, bro, they could never hide the physical form of what they fantasize. For me, fuck them, I pay them no mind. Never let another nigga ever hard to my grind. I'm sharp in the mind, meaning I can never take an L. Songs never basic, bitch, meaning I can take it here.
You know how we do, man.
Shungawd, man. SoundShowRadio always displaying the hottest independent artists.
Let's go, nigga. Yeah. I got now, nigga, you got next. Play set, y'all niggas can't say shit. We on my nigga, come on my nigga, let's move. Let's go. I got now, nigga, you got next. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about safe chicks. We on my nigga, come on my nigga, let's move. Look, son of God, I leave him in awe. Leave these bitches hella thirsty, the dick be the straw. Look if y'all just really ride it, just get in the car. Ain't your night off in my spot and just dip in the
car. Now we do H2 Soundproze Production, SoundShowRadio, man.
Cause after that, she think we got relations.
This is an audio display of us displaying Shungawd songs on SoundShowRadio while we wait for them to come through for the live IG interview. Stay tuned, y'all.
Most important, and all of them shrinking. I'm rich and poor, just filling orders, don't bother to blink. You miss a blessing, a millisecond, the God in the arena I'm on. Ain't bet the house up on the kid and we bringing it home. These niggas never taking shots as we talking Patron, nigga. I'm talking a song. Fuck you thought I was doing. I'm abusive to bees, domestic violence the song.
How we do?
Abusive to bees, domestic violence the song. Violence the song.
Shout out to Shun.
Domestic violence the song. Violence the song. Abusive to bees, domestic violence the song. I got now, nigga, you got next. Play set, y'all niggas can't say shit. Y'all my nigga, come on my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got next. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about safe shit. Y'all my nigga, come on my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got next. Play set, y'all niggas. I got now, nigga, you got next.
No, we do, man. We're from my boy Shungawd, man. Stay tuned.
Yo,
Hey,
what's the deal, man?
what's going on, my guy?
Nothing much, man. Hold on, I'm getting back in the crib. Let me get right back in. What's the word, though, man?
You already know, man. We are here, man. SoundShowRadio, your boy H2 of the Soundproze. We are live with Houston's own Shungawd, man. Shun, what's going on, my G's?
Man,
It's
nothing
so
much,
good to
man.
hear
You
you, man.
know,
So good to see you.
man, it's good to be on, man. I'm glad. We finally got a chance to connect for sure, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So good to connect with you, man. Let me get the camera straight real quick. But yeah, man, so good to have you online, man. We about to get going. Talk to you a little bit. You know, we just recently aired your song, Let's Go, on SoundShowRadio. That's why I was showing some clips up to the people, you know what I'm saying, before you came online, my G. You know what I'm saying? That was dope, man. That song, Let's Move, is fire, my God. You know what I mean?
Appreciate it, man.
Shout out to you on that, B. You know what I mean?
Thank you for sure.
Yeah, talk to us a little bit about, you know, as we get started for the interview, just tell the people who you are and let them know where you're from, and we're going to get started. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, shit. You know, I'm Shungawd, man. I'm from Houston, Texas. Artist, influencer, entrepreneur, man, whole bunch of different shit, man. But you know, yeah, just a dope individual overall, bro, you know.
That is a fact. That is a fact, Shun, man. I see you working out here, man. Putting in so much work, you know what I mean? Yo, you know what I mean? I remember the first day you had contacted me and you told me about the record you got with Ninth Wonder. I'm like, not people every day don't have a song with a Ninth Wonder beat. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know you something special, you know what I mean? And the way that you attacked the track, man, that shit was fire. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, man. You know, hey, that's ninth, dog. You gotta come with it. You can't come half stepping on no ninth shit.
Nah, you definitely can't. You can't have stuff with Ninth Wonder. That's a fact, right, Sean? You know what I mean? The song Heisenberg, that was Heisenberg. Your hit record, Heisenberg, produced by Ninth Wonder. That is a fire record right there. That was the very first song we aired on the SoundShowRadio in the Spotlight Artist Special for independent artists, and you were on the Spotlight. So that was the first song that we aired at the home station. You know what I'm saying? And then we aired Let's Move just now on the recent sound show at the radio station at the Matrix Studio. So it's like I had to come online and talk to you when you had the free time. You know what I mean? Just to build with you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And just to finally get to, you know, see you and talk to you on live, man. So it's really good to meet you and talk to you finally in person on live. You know what I mean? Because I know we've been talking on over the phone and on our G.
Yeah, no, for sure, man. I'm glad to be on, man. I'm glad you invited me on for shit show.
Yeah, so much more to come, man. You know what I mean? I see you also shot the video for Let's Move. You was in New York. So I see you also be coming back and forth to New York. When you do, you know, we definitely need you in the station, my God.
Oh, 1,000%, man. Definitely got
100%, right?
Huh?
I said 100%. We need you in the station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Definitely got to do that, bro. I should be up there sometime soon, man. I don't know exactly, but, you know, New York is always a spot. You know what I'm saying?
That's excellent. I'm here. I'm just setting up something on the screen for you. But yeah, man, that is excellent, man, because we definitely want to have you in the studio for in-studio performance. Next time that we go to the studio at the radio station, I'm going to have you calling on live, and then you're going to come through on a big monitor, you know what I'm saying? And it won't even be a split screen like this. You'll just pick up the whole entire monitor, and then we're just going to talk to you a little bit about what you have going on until you're actually in the studio, and we can do a live in-studio performance and interview with you, of course. You know what I'm saying? Right. This is what I was setting up. I'm setting up something on the computer so, you know, you can see the symbols to know, so you can know that when we are working, all of these interviews, all shows are connected to, you know what I mean? The Matrix Studio Network, iHeartRadio, Party 101.9 channel. You know what I'm saying? That's what SoundShowRadio is a part of and connected to. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to get, as we continue on and keep going, we just wanted to make sure that was clear. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shungawd, shout out to the whole Houston, Texas, man. Tell us a little bit more about you, Shun, you know, about your artistry, you know what I mean? Tell us a little bit about Texas and all of that, because H-Town is a popular state too, man. So tell us a little bit about all of that.
Well, yeah, man. So shit, myself, man, like I said, I'm an artist. I released my first project back in 2016, The Rough Draft 1. And really, man, just been building ever since on some independent shit. You know what I'm saying? Just building brick by brick, and really focused on the raps. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop
Yeah,
side. You
yeah.
know, because even though a lot of people they see that I'm from Houston, but then when they listen to the music, they be like, bro, this shit sounds nothing like, you know what I'm saying, Houston at all. So
Yeah,
that's
they
because
expect you, I guess,
my
to be a
different
Southern
inspirations.
artist. I guess they
Huh?
expect you to be a Southern artist or whatever. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Have like a
Yeah, even
southern, a
though,
sound
exactly.
specificated for you. That's not true, right? So, like, your hip hop is your hip hop, your artistry is your artistry, and that's what makes it
Exactly.
surprisingly refreshing. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man. I like to remind people too that, hey, y'all don't forget DJ Premier is from the H, man. Don't forget that.
Exactly. Exactly. Hip hop is in all states, right, Shun? It's not like just
Exactly.
in New York, you know what I mean? Hip hop is spread through all
Mhm.
states, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That is
man.
a
So
fact, you know
yeah,
what I
man.
mean?
Just been building since then. You know, exploring different avenues. But music is always the main thing. And Houston, shit. I mean, Houston, is as a city is, music wise it's cool, but
But
as a city is, this is home. So at the end of
that's
the
a
day, I
fact.
always rock with the H, man.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. You know what I mean? You out there with legends like Rap a Lot and Face,
Mm-hmm.
Ghetto Boys, you know what I mean? You got the
Yep,
young ones out there, you know what I mean? You got Sauce and the Sauce Factory. And it
of
seems to be
course.
that you and your team, y'all are in your own lane. And that's what I'm loving about what y'all doing. Y'all are not biting nobody's styles. Y'all are not trying to be like anyone else but your own. Y'all got your own lane, your own music style. And I love what
Mhm.
you're putting forth, Shun. You know what I'm saying? Within
Man,
all the
appreciate
records
that.
that I heard from you, I've heard a high level hip hop. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
your beat
man.
selections and everything, man. You're not playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not at all. It's not a game, man. We take this shit very, very serious. And like I said, man, we focused in on the hip hop. So one of the things hip hop is originality and authenticity. So
But
nah, I don't. You know what I'm saying? Like all of this shit is me. Like we were like, man, where you get your sound from? Shit, this is
right,
just what I started creating, and it just
right,
formed into this. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
definitely, bro. I appreciate it,
That's a
man. I
fact,
appreciate
man.
you being able to peep the authenticity just through the music, bro.
Yeah, man. Like I heard it from the first song, and then when I started to listen to your catalog of music, I was like, yeah, he's definitely one of them ones. You're a special case out here in a time where it's a lot of microwavable music, Sean. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? You would say
Mm-hmm.
a lot of, you know what I mean, music that has no substance, no value. You know what I mean? People who just
Mm-hmm.
think that they're rappers just because they put a couple of bullshit on top of any bullshit beat. Like you are really representing real hip hop out here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Nah, facts, man. Facts. Not just that's why I tell people all the time, like my passion is really in crafting the full projects. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And I know we've gotten away from that for so long just because of the attention spans of most people. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it became like a singles industry, but nah, man, I like
Yeah.
crafting the full projects. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope, man. I see you got a new project out right now. Would you want to break down some of your projects? Because in a minute, as we talking to you in a minute, like I said, I'm just showing the iHeartRadio and stuff like that so people know that our interviews are on a level, you know what I'm saying? But in a
Mm-hmm.
minute, I'm going to show people your YouTube, you know what I mean, your YouTube channel and all of that, you know what I'm saying, while we're online, so just to make sure they continue to tap in, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to swing
Yes,
the
sir.
camera around and check out your YouTube channel and all that in a second. You know how we do, you know what I mean? But, I just wanted to break down any projects, anything that you want to tell people about. Because I know you got like a few projects out now. You know what I mean? Give
Yeah, I
the
got
people the names of a couple of projects that you got out now before we continue on.
I go down the whole line. Shit, we got
I
the rough
know.
draft one. We got the first project was the rough draft. The
Right.
second project is another fully Ninth Wonder joint. It's called Will Rap for a Way Out of Here.
Crazy.
Uh, we got another one. We got two short EPs. We got Rain Man in the Glove, which was about my travels in Seattle. We got The
Crazy.
Most High, which was about my travels in New York. And
Right.
then we got the Rough Draft 2 that we dropped at the beginning of last year. We got Cones and Caffeine, which is a Ninth Wonder produced project that
Right.
Heisenberg is on that you was talking about earlier,
Right.
which
Right.
we dropped at the end of last year. And then right now we have a project out, but it's exclusively available on even.biz. So we
Fire.
got right now we got Hobby the Midway. which is about my travels in Chicago.
So, that's crazy, Shun. Because that's one of the things that I was about to talk to you about in a minute. Because I see you're well traveled. You travel around, you know what I mean? And then you put up visuals of the different places that you go, you know what I mean? And I also see that you do like commercials and you working with different ads and companies. So we're gonna talk to you a little bit about that, man. You know what I mean? That shit you did with the Supreme, with the bike and all of that whole photo shoot, that was crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You bodied that with the hat, the bike, the outfit, and all of that, man. That's what we talking about. You know what I mean? Real drip. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man. You know, that's what we talking about. Shout out to you on that, man. But the Cones and Cafe project, man, I thought that was really interesting how you got the cover, man. You know, you did the cover like that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's really, you know what I mean? Got the little Starbucks look, you know what I mean? That's ill, man. I said that was very smart marketing, man. You know what I'm saying? And then along with the title of the project, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for sure, for sure. And you know, it just goes back to the authenticity, man. Just like this morning, like my breakfast is usually some coffee and some weed. You know what I'm saying?
I know
like,
that's right, Shun. That's what we talk about.
You know what I'm saying? So usually when I'm waking up, like I usually have my creative juices flowing in the morning. And every morning I'm on Cones and Caffeine and I'm working on some music. You know what I'm saying? So and then that's where the title came from, and just the flips on kind of like the Starbucks and stuff. That just comes from the whole marketing mind, you know, which is the mind that actually opened the door for me to start working with different brands, because I started learning how to brand myself, how to market myself, and then which put me in the front of the eyes of these different brands that actually start having partnerships. So yeah, man, it's just creative thinking. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You are way more than an artist, man. You're a business mind. I know an executive when I see one. That's why there's so many different spectrums to your career. You know what I mean? I see you music. I see you, you know, doing like commercials and like some sort of modeling clothes. I see you getting into acting. You know what I mean? Sure, you acting.
Yeah. We actually, it's funny that you say that. We working on a short film for the project for Hobby to Midway. So and it's gonna be, I'm gonna be the main character. I'm Denzel.
That's right, as you should, as you should. Certain people just have the it factor, and that you happen to be one of them. You know what I mean? So take your career as far as you can by building different platforms and avenues for you to expand your brand. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely one of the best new artists I've heard right now in this era, because I've heard like 2 of your albums already, and I'm like, yo, Shun is a solid artist. You know, some people have a couple of good songs, but they don't care about putting a project together a certain way, Shun. You know what I mean? Like, you're very strategic with how you put your project together and how you want everything to come out. You know what I'm saying? You good?
You know, about you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's what I just put that on one of my notes the other day. I'm like, yo, move with strategy or don't move at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? And especially, you know, especially when you being an up and coming artist, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times you don't have all of the resources. A lot of times you don't have all of the pieces to your team.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Outside looking in, they'll probably never know it, but you know, that's just me being vulnerable as an artist. So it's like,
all of us
to make up for some of those pieces that you're missing, the strategy. You know what I'm saying? The strategy, how good the music sounds, how professional it sounds. You know what I'm saying? How you go about branding yourself. All of these are important things, to help you move with strategy, man. So the outside looking in, like for instance yourself, they look at it and say, damn, this nigga, he's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a dope artist, but you know what I'm saying? So it makes people take your craft even more seriously, you know, when you strategy.
And I believe you're definitely doing that. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I really appreciate you coming online to talk to us and just talking to us a little bit about what you have going on. You know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna talk to you a little bit more. I'm not gonna hold you too much longer. I'm gonna play like 2 more songs for you after you come online, so people can hear like a small music display. You know what I mean? You know, it's hard to do that when you're on the line, because then you would have to mute the phone, because we don't want a chance to tip in the audio. You know what I'm saying? So I'll just wait till we finish our interview. You know what I mean? But yo, you know, you got so much stuff going on, Shun. We can't wait till you come to New York City. We saw that you shot your video in New York, and like we said, you know, you have documentary about you being well traveled. Talk to us about some of the different states that you've been traveling to lately and working on videos. You shot Let's Move in New York, and I just aired it on SoundShowRadio. Talk to the people about that.
Man, so really the travels come from, because my background, like as a kid, I moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So as a kid, I'm originally from Memphis, Tennessee. And I stayed in California, Texas the first time. Then we moved back to California. I stayed in Mississippi. So I kind of like took, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like took.
You naturally well traveled. Yeah, you traveled a lot naturally.
Yeah. So and I kind of and even when I was traveling when I was younger, say for instance, I could look at it one or two ways. I could look at it as a negative, or I could look at it as a positive. I always looked at it as a positive, and I started to pull the inspiration from it. And part of me pulling that inspiration is what caused me to start crafting these projects, like and in the Glove or The Most High. You know what I'm saying? So just from my childhood, I kind of took that into, you know, and keeping it authentic to myself, brought it into the music. And just from now, when I'm traveling, like, I think usually anytime I travel somewhere, man, I come back with a project about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's like you, right?
Yeah.
You see the energy of places that you travel.
A lot of my different projects. You know what I'm saying?
Helps with creativity, right?
Exactly. Like just a change of scenery is everything. So man, in the adulthood shit, you know, I done been to, you know, a whole bunch of different places. Jamaica, Cabo, you know what I'm saying, all kind of places in the States, you know, Chicago, Seattle, New York, of course. That's probably my favorite spot, honestly and truly, man. I love it.
That's a fact, man. Yeah, man, I done traveled a few places myself, Shun, and a couple of islands, man. But, you know, we got so much more to go, you know what I mean? But, yeah, man, I see that you're definitely about that. You can see on his IG, everybody follow Shungawd IG at Shungawd, SHUNGAWD. You know what I'm saying? If you look at his IG page, you see, like, he has a lot of going on with his music, traveling all over the place, doing different videos and commercials. And I see your new blog for your album, man. I see you making a new documentary blog going on for your album. That's looking incredible, man. You know what I mean? It's looking real cinematic, Sean. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir,
it's giving that real cinematic feel, man. You know what I mean? Talk to us about that.
Man, you know, we got to keep everything A1, man. Like, you know, I look at it like a pie chart. Like, everything has to add up. Like, the music can't be good, and then we got trash content. Like, nah, the content got to be on point, too. So, and, you know, just documenting it. Like, these days, you almost ain't an artist. You're almost a content creator. So I gotta have, you know what I'm saying? I gotta have multiple pieces of content to promote one song, because I was literally just chopping up with my homie the other day, and like I said, it ain't just about the music, it's about the strategy. And I'm telling niggas, like, you can't just be posting your cover art over and over and over and over again these days.
Right.
You gotta have
this is gonna get boring.
Studio footage, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have everything. So yeah, man, we gotta have a blog to go along with the project, man. It's just extra pieces of content.
Right, that's a fact, man. You know, that's a fact, man. You know, I can see why you do that, because it's like it puts out like so many different it showcases you in so many different ways. It shows that you're more than just an artist, and it puts you in different spaces to get, you know, booked and called for different things. You know, different companies may be like, hey, I want to hire this guy for this print ad. I may want to hire this guy for one of his songs, to have one of his songs in a movie. I may want to, you know what I mean? They kind of set you up for multitude of work. So I definitely like how you guys are packaging up your artistry and your brand, you know what I mean? Because it definitely puts like a different spotlight on you. You know, you're not just making songs and saying, hey, here's my album, I'm an artist, boom. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole thing going on with you, as they say. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was like, yeah, my man Shun is building a whole system around him that, you know, it's like it's more than just music, and that's what's helping marketing you even more. And then when people see how great the music is, they like, wow, you know what I mean? Some people may catch on to you from the music, and some people may catch on to you for what you're doing fashion wise, and then hear your music. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're catching people from all angles, you know what I'm saying? And I'm one of the people that understand all of those voids. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, and that
That's
was
a
that was
fact,
the
man.
exact plan, man. Because like I always tell people, to me, you know, like it's all under one umbrella, which is hip hop. Like fashion,
Right,
is streetwear is hip hop. You know what I'm saying?
right,
These sneakers is hip hop. The music is hip hop. So it's like, yo, it's to me. I'm like, when I decided to even fully dive into the streetwear, I'm like, most of the people that I know fuck with J's or fuck with the type of kicks that I wear, listen to the type of music that I listen to.
right,
I make the type of music that I listen to. That means that
right,
they would probably listen to the type of music that I make. You know what I'm
right,
saying? So that was just the
right,
thinking behind it all. You know what I'm saying? So it was really just building a seamless branch, you know what I'm saying, to the
right,
brand that we already had. You know what I'm saying? Something that can
right,
simultaneously grow at the same time and still push in the
right,
same direction. You know what I'm saying?
right. Right,
Yep.
that's what we're talking about, man. You know, yo, this is an amazing interview so far, man. You know, we got so much more to talk about when you also come through the Sound Show Radio. But before we
Oh yeah, we
go,
gotta
we
save
want to
something
talk.
for the end, man. We gotta save a little
Yeah, we
bit
gotta
for the
save
end,
something for then. You know what I mean? You know, I definitely want to get a drop from you. You know, I definitely want to work with you. I'm gonna talk to you or offline. I send you
Yeah,
some production and all of that. We're gonna talk.
yeah.
You know, I want to talk to you about your love for the fine arts, man. Before we get up out of here, because you're one of those people who love the fine arts. So I said, let me come sit on the couch real quick and let Shun see this artwork behind my head, because you know you one of the likers of fine arts. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure,
So you know
man,
what I
for
mean?
sure.
Right. So let's talk to you about, you know, your love for fine art, because I see beautiful art pieces behind you. You know, if people look in your Instagrams, they'll see that you be at art galleries, and you know you shoot visuals in certain places that have immense backgrounds, quality backgrounds, as we would say. You know what I mean?
Nah, facts.
So talk to the people a little bit about that, Shun.
Man, speaking of fine art, I got some stuff from one of my good guys right behind me, man. You see, I got the guy
That's
right there.
crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy, man. Look
and
at
I'm finna
that.
say I'm finna say a controversial statement. Y'all see, we got the second greatest of all time right there. Look,
That's a
they ain't
fact.
gonna. I'm a
At a
LeBron guy.
second,
That's why I
right?
said
Who's your
that.
first, Bronny? Who you got? Who
Yeah,
you going with, Bron? Who you
Bron
going
is
with?
my guy, man.
LeBron, that's right, B. Because people have to
Facts,
understand, in order to be the first greatest, you still got to be a people person, right, Shun? People don't
hey,
know
facts,
LeBron is for
man.
the people. You know what I'm saying? LeBron
Facts.
is for the people, right? You see how it's connected to, right? I love Michael
Yeah,
Jordan, but to
facts,
me, he's number two. LeBron is the greatest. You know what I'm saying?
facts, man.
LeBron is
Facts.
the greatest, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And other than these championship rings that are obtained by your whole team, nobody
exactly,
has more individual accomplishments than LeBron, right? And four
exactly,
championship rings. But he
exactly.
surpassed everything else, right, Sean?
Yeah, this is
Every
facts.
other record there is.
People don't want to listen. People don't want
Put
to
him on the
listen.
list, my God.
I tell
Yeah,
them
but
all
we
the
love Michael
time.
Jordan too. You know that, Sean. But you know, LeBron James for us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, man.
That's a
Exactly.
fact, man. Yo, I thank you so much for this interview, man. Stay tuned for so much more from Shungawd. Yo, once again, we aired your song Heisenberg on the Sound Show Radio in the Scope and the Artist Spotlight special at the home station. Then last week, we just aired Let's Move at the station at the Matrix Studio Network, streaming through iHeartRadio, Party 101.9 channel, XFM Radio. You already know, man. We out here in New York, NYC. Shungawd representing Houston, Texas, right, Sean? You know
Sure,
what I
yes,
mean?
sir. H time,
Yo,
man.
man, give us a drop too before we get out of here, man. I'm H2 of the Soundproze, but give us a drop, man. Tell us Sound Show Radio. Thank you for airing us, giving your song and all of that. Give us a little drop and all of that before we get up out of here.
Man. Hey, it's your boy Shungawd checking in with Sound Show Radio. Hey, man.
Fact,
Much
man.
love, for
Yeah, I
sure.
appreciate you so much, man. Shun, I'm going to talk to you off camera, my guy. I appreciate you for this IG Live interview. Stay tuned for so much more. What I'm going to do for the people when you come off a live, I'm going to play Heisenberg for them one time, and then I'm going to come off live, and then I'm going to hit you up on the phone, my guy. I thank you so much for taking the time out your day to do this interview. Shun is a very busy person, so appreciate that he took the time out to do this interview for the people, you know what I'm saying? Because I was
Yes, sir.
talking to Shun on the phone, you know what I mean? We did this for the people, right, Shun?
Sure.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
man. I'll holler at you later, my guy. We're going to play Shun's hot song, Heisenberg, produced by Ninth Wonder. I thank you so much for this interview, Shun. And I'm going to holler at you offline, my guy. Thank you
All right,
so
no
much for
problem, man.
taking your
Appreciate
time,
it.
brother. I appreciate you.
For sure, man. We'll be in touch.
That's a fact. Shout out to my boy Shungawd, Houston, Texas, man. You know how we do, man. SoundShowRadio always displaying the hottest indie and mainstream, you know what I'm saying? All interviews are brought to you by SoundShowRadio, connected to the Matrix Studio Network, iHeartRadio, Party 101.9 channel. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, man. Shout out to Shungawd. So what I'm gonna do before we break out, I'm gonna show Shungawd YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show Shung's YouTube channel real quick, and then I'm gonna play Heisenberg, and then we're gonna close out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show y'all his YouTube channel so y'all can follow his YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? I will put up his Instagram, you know what I'm saying, in the credits, you know what I'm saying? But it's at Shungawd, at SHUNGAWD, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm gonna show his Instagram real quick, man. Let's get into this joint. Like I said, I just aired Let's Move on the last Sound Show, man, this past Saturday. So shout out to Shungawd for calling in and doing this interview with me. You know what I'm saying? That is a fact. Let's find his YouTube channel real quick. Okay, here we go. You know what I mean? So we on Shungawd YouTube channel real quick. Let's go. Here we go, man. Shout out to Shungawd, man. As you can see, that's his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? And we just played this song, Let's Move, you know what I'm saying? On SoundShowRadio. Make sure y'all follow, like, and subscribe to Shungawd's YouTube channel, man. That's a fact. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to his channel. You know, he has a lot of songs, a lot of videos, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Make sure y'all continue to check out what he got going on, you know what I mean? But got a lot of content, a lot of videos, a lot of songs, you know what I mean? I'm gonna show y'all a few covers of the Cones and Cafe project that we was talking about, you know what I mean? With the little Starbucks looking cover on it. As y'all can see, that's that right there. You know what I mean? That's a fact, man. Shout out to Shungawd, who was just on live with us. You know what I mean? Let's play his record. Let's move a little bit. Let's play the video to that so people can see the full video to that. And we're going to play Heisenberg, and then we're going to close this one out. You know what I mean? Shout out to Shungawd, man. This is an interview / live music display, man. Shungawd, Houston, Texas. You know how we do. SoundShowRadio, always displaying the hottest indie and mainstream. You know what I mean? Once again, it was so dope having Shungawd online with us, man. You know how we do. H2 of the Soundproze, man. We are working, you know what I mean? This is the beginning of Let's Move video, you know what I mean? And some talking and all of that. As y'all can see, Shun in New York right now. Yeah, he's in New York in this video like I was just talking to him on the interview about, man. Shout out to Shungawd, man. Let's blow the video up, man. Show that shit in full screen.
I'm gonna grab this glove real fast, and then I'm gonna use the train. I'm gonna have to get a woman. I'm gonna let you know that. That's about it.
You know how we do, man. SoundShowRadio is displaying the live hottest Indian mainstream. Shout out to Shungawd.
I got now, nigga, you got next. The play set, y'all niggas can't say shit. We all my niggas, come on, my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got next. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about safe shit. We all my niggas, come on, my nigga, let's move. Man, I gotta show you, dude, that I'm really fucking in this. What the fuck I mean, business? See how I whip this shit in the kitchen? Law should give me a sentence. Yo, this nigga got fire in every sentence. He high, he's something different, a rapper, a new addition. I'm the manifestation of all your visions. Pushing into a century, reincarnation of all the greats, nigga. You ain't felt the flow, the fuck we call it hate, nigga. I swear I love my people, but swear to God I hate niggas. And they come and erase the shade. These fakes front to your face, but can't erase the shade. Now I can see it on their face, bro, they can never hide the physical form of what they plan aside.
Yeah, it was so good talking to Shungawd today, man. H2 Soundproze Production, SoundShowRadio. Let's go, Shun. More fine art. You know how we do, man. Highlight as well. SoundShowRadio, always displaying the hottest Indian mainstream. Let's go.
I got now, nigga, you got next. The play set, y'all niggas can't say shit. Y'all my nigga, come on, my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got next. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about safe shit. Y'all my nigga, come on, my nigga, let's move. Look, son of God, I leave from it all. Maybe switches. hella thirsty, the dick be the straw. Look if you just really bad it, just get in the car. Ain't your night off in my
Shout out to Shungawd, you know how we do, SoundShowRadio.
I'm peeping the torn. Cause after that she think we got relations. Without a simple second thought, even contemplation. At the back I'm reaching more to see some more bacon. Maybe you need more patience and more paper. It's all that I'm thinking. I rank in order for most important and all of them shrinking. I'm rich reporter, just filling orders. Don't bother to blink. You miss a blessing a millisecond. And God in the arena I'm on. They bet the house up on the kid and we bringing it home.
Let's go, nigga. Now we do SoundShowRadio. Always displaying the hottest Indian mainstream. Every radio station or at the home station. Either way. Now we do, man. Shout to Shungawd, yo. As you see, he's from Houston, Texas, but this video was shot in New York City. This song is called Let's Move.
I got now, nigga, you got niggas. The place set, y'all niggas can't say shit. Gone, my nigga, from all my nigga, let's move. I got now, nigga, you got niggas. We fuck the game, we ain't thinking about saying shit. Y'all, my nigga, from all my nigga, let's move.
Yeah, this is so hot, man. Shout out to Shungawd, man. On that dope interview, man. We're about to get into one more song that we aired on SoundShowRadio's In the Scope Artist Spotlight Special. You know, this song Heisenberg that we're about to get into by Shungawd, you know what I'm saying? Produced by Ninth Wonder. This song we're about to get into, you know, was the first song that I ever aired from Shungawd, man. That's a fact, man. So let's get into this joint right here, man. This was a dope interview from Shun, though, you know what I mean? It was good talking to him real quick, you know what I mean? That's a fact, you know what I mean? Let's get into this joint Heisenberg. I'm going to pull this joint up on the screen, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to take it from there. Dope interview, man, you know what I'm saying? Let's go, you know what I mean? It's a real dope interview from Shungawd, you know what I mean? I definitely appreciate him taking the time out of his day. Because we've been talking on the phone, you know what I mean, lining up things, but, you know, we actually both had free time today to knock out this interview, so that was excellent, man. Timing is everything, like they say in life, man. Timing is definitely everything, man, you know what I'm saying? That's the way shit goes. Everything happens easier, you know what I mean, at the perfect time, you know what I'm saying? So that's a fact, man. Like I said, I showed you Shungawad's, I showed you his YouTube channel. You know what I mean? So let's get into this joint Heisenberg off of the Cones and Cafes project. Let's get into this joint. Show y'all this shit right here, man. This is a fire song, man. And once again, shout out to Shungawd. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Shout out to Ninth Wonder on producing this record. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Ninth on producing this record right here too, because this is a fire record. The beat is crazy on this, man. So let's get into this joint. Once again, this is by Shungawd. This joint is called Heisenberg. So, off the Cones and Cafe project, Heisenberg.
It's lies will pay for a sunny day if shit ain't sunny. And it's lies will pay for a rainy day if sun was coming. I was in the next city, few packs with me, stacking silly for my future. I'm fuck up through commas, been screaming fuck these shades, fuck your designers. I'm trying to come up on real raps in perfect time and slow grinding. Put the shape in the page just to inspire me. That shit is fire, B. A boss nigga, you can't fire me, you can't hide me, no. I say I'm wired different than most of y'all. I say I spit fire and get it flying most of y'all.
Once again, shout out to Shungawd, man. That was a dope interview today, my guy. I appreciate it. H2 of the SoundShowRadio.
I'm your father, Darth Vader. Don't even bother to fade when I'm elevated off the paper. But the product's amazing. My nigga, look what I created. A fucking monster, nigga. I am the one. Yeah. And when it rains, it pours. It's getting deep to your pores. Shit, I don't have no choice. Nigga, my hand was forced. Maybe my mind a little quicker. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my rhymes a little sicker. Get up your shit, bust like the feet you can't get shook up. One white with the hook on my feet. You one of them sick ones, man.
Once again, shout out to Shungawd. Shout out to Ninth Wonder on this shit right here. This song is called Heisenberg, man. Let's go, man. The song is not over. This is the part 2 to the song. Once again, shout out to Shun, shout out to Ninth Wonder on the production.
Proud niggas use cement shoes and cement shoes. On my feet, I got cement shoes, Jordan 3rd edition. The means I'm giving work away. Wait, I can show you how to fuck the system. I can show you how to roll with dope. I can show you how to tote the torch. I can show you how to fade a nigga, no shoulder pads. Uppercuts, left hooks, jabs. Tom Brady, nigga, I throw the pass. And my niggas gon' catch you to play the ass. Man, don't ask me where no Vegas at. Nigga, ask me where the payback. You fucking potheads, I'm talking that. Parmesan, American, pepper jack. Cheddar Bob, nigga, don't shoot yourself. Flip the script, I got that retard flow. I show up the weigh-ins and smack asses like Ricardo and send them selling, nigga, that's cargo. But my bitch is good, I open up that car door, but on that car though. When a nigga wanna ask for the sloppy, it's a necessity, I need it. Can barely try while she top me. It isn't fair to find gravity and just rise to the top, B. Nigga, I got the top seat, like who the fuck gon' stop me? Stop me, man, not even a fucking octagon. If you ain't with the squad,
how we do, man. So you see how we get it up right here, SoundShowRadio.
Right hand to the man, guaranteed, every door, send them up. Have them knocking the heaven's doors, and I'm right there with you. I'm not Harry, no Gryffindor. Yeah, they should have told you I was fucking wrong. These bitches dirty, nah, I ain't fucking wrong.
Yeah, let's go, man. This is
the best thing you ever saw. And it's awards for that. So we look forward for that.
Shout out to Shungawd, shout out to Houston, Texas, man.
The top on top like a toupee. And shoot him out like some toothpaste.
This is a legendary interview real quick. Stay tuned for his appearance. You already know, SoundShowRadio is playing the hottest indie and mainstream hip-hop and R&B from artists all over the world, man. Shout out to Shungawd, shout out to Houston, Texas. Shout out to Ninth Wonder the Great on the production. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, let them cook, man. Shout out to SoundShowRadio, man. Let us cook. You know how we do. You know what I mean? Shout out to my boy Shungawd from Houston, Texas. We came and cooked the interview today, cooked a little small music display of his 2 songs, Let's Move and Heisenberg, produced by Ninth Wonder. Yo, this joint is crazy, man. You know how we do, man. SoundShowRadio, stay tuned for so much more. Stay tuned for Shungawad's more songs from Shungawd being aired on SoundShowRadio. And stay tuned for Shungawd coming through on the live screen monitor at SoundShowRadio at the Matrix Studio Network to air another one of his brand new records. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see which one it's going to be. Stay tuned and be surprised at which record it's going to be. You know what I mean? It's your boy H2 of the Soundproze. You know, I'd like to thank everybody who's going to watch this interview. You know what I'm saying? I'd like to thank everybody who was checking in live when we was on. Shout out to everybody who's going to watch the interview in their own time. You know what I mean? Shungawd talked about working with Ninth Wonder, all the different projects he has coming out. Talked about, you know, doing like the fact that he does like commercials and different work. You know what I mean? Like modeling clothing and, you know, just different things besides music, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to Shun, man. Make sure y'all check out this interview. It's definitely going to be fire. It's your boy H2 of the Soundproze. I'm going to holler at y'all later, man. You know how we do, man. SoundShowRadio, we working, building the best new platform and displaying the hottest independent artists from all over the world, man. You know how we do. H2 of the Soundproze. I'll holler at y'all later. One.